What's up guys, welcome back. In today's video we are going to start working on the apartment system. But after we finish the apartment system, we're gonna go back to working on the house because there are a few things that I want to add. And I don't know if you watch the stream, you would know what I'm talking about, but if you haven't watched any other stream, let me show you. So same old stuff. If I go here and buy the house, and now we have the capability to put furniture in the house. So if I get a bed, it's not fully done yet, but we working on it. Get a bed, can get some lamps, and we're gonna work on the collision because right now the collision is not working properly, but we're gonna work on the collision to prevent you from building close to a wall or something. So you can put some light, lamp or whatever you want to call these, and you have tables. You can go, and everything works on everything is replicated. So if I go and have these two, like that, and let's go over here, and this is the server and this is the client. So the client can get let's get a table, and you can see what the client is doing. You can get some chairs, and the rotation should work as well. Yep, now the rotation is working. I can use the mouse to rotate the items, place it, and this is what I mean by the collision. See, it goes through like that, but we're gonna fix that in a later video. Okay. And then one cool thing that I started working on, it's I have a subscriber that mentioned something about when you purchase the house, what if you want to rent the house but you don't want to sell it? So I'm working on a system where if I purchase the house, I can put the house for rent and other people can rent the house. So for this, I'm working on a system. Let's see, computer desk. Yeah, this is the problem I'm having. I need to fix the collision on certain things. So if I put the table right here and then put my computer on top of it, right? And then this would be the place where I can come in, and I'm going to redo the light system, right? Because I want the light to be part of the house. For example, based on how, like a real life thing where if you leave the lights on, you're gonna run up your bill instead of having a fixed bill, okay? So right now I can go to the computer, get in, and then as you can see, this is gonna be like the main page. You can type this. This is nothing. This is a placeholder for now, but we're gonna make this work where you can come and type, and then I don't know, this will be where you can see this is gonna be like presets of things you can do. For example, edit the home. Like if you want to put the rent for the house for rent, you're gonna be able to do it from here. For example, you're gonna be able to edit the price for the house and then what's included and stuff like that. And then you can exit out of the screen, and boom, now you're back doing what you're supposed to do. And I have this was supposed to be a paint picture or frame or something like that, but it looked like a TV. So you can put stuff on the wall, and then yeah, okay. So this is what we're looking forward to work on, but not today. Today we're gonna start working on the apartment and play. So this is the current project that you should have if you're following everything. So we are able to get loan and pay the loan back. So let's say I get 5,000, and then every 2 seconds I'm gonna be able to. I don't know if I had. Yep, there you go, and I could just pay the loan back. Yep, or you can use the same functionality that I use this right here to make partial payment for the loan. See, and then we also have to do this. Check this. So I'm glad I did that. So to do that, we can go here. Where is it? Pay loan, and then we can check first if the player has loan before we pay. We can do only if we have a loan to do that. If not, we're not going to pay anything. So pay loan. And if you guys have any question, you can just, or if you need some help, you can just leave in the comment. I try my best to help you guys out. Okay, so let's get the show on the road. Okay, so we need to, I'm gonna start working on it right here. Do I have a player start somewhere? Yep, let's delete this. Place another one. So now we'll be starting from over here. And the way I wanna do the apartments stuff, I want player to be able to purchase an apartment and then just, you're the owner of the apartment complex, and then now other player can come and then rent rooms from your building. Excuse me. And so that way you can make money. This is gonna be a way for you to make money. And also the same way for the dealership and other businesses we're going to have in the game, okay? So, let's see. Folder. Let's go ahead. Apartment. And it's going to be pretty much the same functionality like how we do the house. It just, when it comes to doing the apartment, it's going to be a little different. So we need a blueprint actor. Go BP apartment. And then let's get data. And let's do apartment info. Let me call it APT info. Okay. Say APT name, APT type. Okay. Before we forget, let's make sure we replicate this, and let's add a static mesh. This is going to be office mesh, and this one will be APT building. Okay, and let's just move them on. So in data, you already know the drill. APT BP apartment, BP apartment class, and we're gonna say name. If you want to give your apartment a name, description, and we can have an image. We can say APT type, owner, and buy price, sell price, and bills. And we can just say, what else do I need? Let's do, okay, let's leave it like that for now. or let's say sold for now. So this will be boolean, integer, by price, same thing. Owner is the actor. Type, and let's go here. Do we need an apartment type? Okay, let's just do this. 1, and if it's a 2, like have 2 big building with different rooms. Let's do it like that. Apartment type, apt type. Okay, and this one is a texture 2D. Okay, and apartment name, let's say let's see, then whatever, keep it that way. So, and now we go to miscellaneous, apt info, dt apt, yep. Go this, and then let's do child, and then let's put this right here. And then so one's price will be 1 million or whatever you want to put. Sell price, let's say, and bills will be about like 100,000 a month to run it, or later on we're gonna make it based on what the user are using. Okay, and then it's not slow. And down here, let's add the variables, apt info, apt info, get replicated, apt settings, and then apt name. We've done this a million times already. You know what this is. Enum to string. No, not the name. Enum to string. Get data table row. And apt name, and set it right here. Okay. So now we have the apartment. So this is the main apartment. And for the child, we can just, and then boom. So now you as the developer, you can create multiple apartments and then place them in the world, and then people can come and we're gonna give them an option to change the name of the apartment. So once they purchase the apartment, they can go ahead and change the name and then change the price for each unit in the apartment. So we're gonna have some apartments that have 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, you know, so on and so forth. But yeah, so for now, let's add a box collision, office collision. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you. So hold on, give me a second. So it's gonna be like this. So this will be the apartment, right? For example, I want to purchase this apartment, but this is part of the entire building. So if I move, see, this is part of the entire building, like that. So I can come in here, like for example, if I'm somebody who wants to rent this apartment, like one of the rooms, for example, this is apartment 3, that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I can come in here, open the door, and then I walk to this guy, and then I say, oh, I want to rent apartment 3, right? But now, since apartment 3 is rented out, when I come back, apartment 3 is not available because somebody already in apartment 3. Okay, and okay, so now if I try to go to apartment 1 to open the door, it's not my apartment, but apartment 3 is. See? Now the door is open, and yep, I have a button to lock and unlock it so people can just get in. Okay, so this is what we're working. But when the first time you come in here, right, if the apartment doesn't have an owner, well, this won't show. We will show where you can buy the apartment instead. You know, it will show you the a message for you to purchase the apartment. So if you own the apartment, then now it becomes available for other people to, you know, come in and rent out. Okay, so let's put this over here. Save it now. And this, let's click this collision. Let's add a begin overlap and end overlap. Let's start. Let's say JC character message, or whatever your character is. Promote this to a variable. Right. Replicate this. Get player controller, and then we can say enable input. Enable the input, and before we do that, let's make sure it is valid. Let's enable the input first, and then make sure the character is valid. And let's create a variable can interact with office. So we know exactly what it is. Put it in there. Booleans category, and set this to true. And let's got the whole thing. And here we're gonna say disable input, and set this to false. So let me create a macro for this, so because we have excuse me, we're gonna have different thing we need to interact with. So I'm just gonna create a macro for them. So JC enable input, and this one, let's call it other actor. Right, if it's valid, we return this. If it's not valid, we return that, and then we can also return the character ref. And then we can do the same thing for the disable input. Call JC disable input, right? So we can do that, and then rename this to other actor, and then return this, return that, and return the character. All right. So now if we go back, we have both of them. So if we get the IA interaction, so like that, we can say if can interact with office is true. Yes, let's do something. Illustrate. Say yes. And let's make sure this is 0, and let's do 100. Now let's get, hold on, what? Apartment, office, all right, where's it? 10, 100, 100, 100. Like so. So, to play and press that. Yep. Okay, cool. So now we need to start creating some widgets. UI, and let's go here, copy this. APT welcome UI. And we need a component as well. Copy the component here and call this BPC APT. Let's go to the character, add BPC APT. All right. Okay. Go to apartment. Open this. Excuse me. We can say server create welcome message. Welcome UI. MC client create welcome UI. Please watch this part because I've been getting a lot of messages about how do I hide the widget? Please watch this. And the person know who I'm talking to. Watch this part, please. I don't want to receive 100 million messages about this. Okay, so what we're gonna do is create a widget, and the widget will be APT welcome UI, and we can say promote this to APT UI, apartment UI, and then we're gonna get it. If it's valid, add to the report. And then, because we've done this a million times, you should, people should be comfortable with this right now. Set mode, gaming UI. You should be able to do this in your sleep. Set and set mouse cursor, show mouse cursor to true. And then let's say is UI apt UI open. And set that to true. And then we get this. If it's not valid, if it's valid, we're gonna do remove from parent, and then we can say set show mouse cursor to false, and then set input mode to game only. And then we hide this. And we call client, create that, server hide apt UI. Make sure you're doing the replication the right way, otherwise you're gonna have a lot of problems. And then we can just do this thing right here. And for this, and it's a client. Boom, just like that. So in the apartment, what we do in the event graph, we can, on the begin overlap, we can say get BPC widget, see if it's valid. If it is, we can say server create interaction widget. No, not remove it. Now we can just copy this and put it down here because we need to remove anyway. But at the top we say server create interaction widget, and we can say E to interact. Alright, so if I come here now, go now over, E to interact, and it goes away. Okay, so if you want to remove the widget to, this is to the subscriber that always asks me how I remove the widget when he walks away. Okay, if you want to do that, make sure you call in the remove widget, remove interaction from in overlap. Okay, so like this. So whenever the character leaves the box, call the remove, whatever widget you want to remove, call it when they leave the box. Okay, so if, and then this is on the client, so that way you know it's working on the client. So when I show up, and when I walked in inside the box, you get E. I don't need the E. You can just say to interact. Okay, to interact. Boom, it's out. So inside of the apartment, here when we press the E, let's get this and break it. See if the apartment is already sold. If it is sold, we're gonna show something else. Okay, when we're gonna bypass something in the screen, and then we're gonna just show the number of apartment that's available. Okay, but let's work on the apartment UI first. Widget. Okay, so in here, let's wrap this with a widget switcher. Yeah. Okay, so this one will be main screen. So if the apartment is already sold, we don't want to show the main screen. We're gonna every time they open it, it's gonna be the leasing screen pretty much. Okay, widget switcher. Okay, so for this, let's wrap this with a background blur. Yep, and then let's do a border. No, let's do the background blur with the border. Let's see. Yeah, like that. And let's call it main screen BG for background. And let's put this 5. And then the blur, let's put it at 4. And that's the main screen. That's if we don't have any, if the apartment is still available for purchase. So let's close this. If it is, we're gonna say we're gonna get the player. So if it's sold already, we're gonna bypass certain things. Okay, but if it's not, we're gonna get the player. We're gonna say get BPC widget. Yep, make sure it's valid. And then, you know what, let me create a macro for this. Say get BPC widget. Reason why, so that I don't have to keep doing it. BPC widget. Okay, and from here we start in the widget. It is inside. We can also create another one. So get APC, which is the apartment. We need to say get APC. Make sure this one is valid. Valid, that, and that. Okay, so now let's get the apartment one instead, because that's where we create so we created the widget. We say server create the welcome widget. That's if this is not true. So if I come here, because now the apartment is still for sale, press E, see, but we also need to get the widget as well, because we want to remove the server hide or remove interaction widget. Like that, remove it, and then now you'll be able to show your stuff. So let's make the blur go stronger. Let's say the blur can stay at 4, but the BG, let's make it a little darker. Let's do 0.7. And let's add a text to the main screen. And let's do a top 50. Let's do 150. Let's make this 35. And it can say, welcome to your new home. For now, welcome to your new home. You can make it. We can make it whatever we want. Welcome message. Make it a variable. And then let's wrap this with a vertical box, and let's add another message and center, and let's put the tab to about 15, and I need some text. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, oh come on. All right. Oops. Auto wrap. And then got this. And where is it? Where are you? I'm trying to make it center. There you go. Yep. That's too much text anyway, so we can remove some of them. I'm just trying to make it look nice. Yeah, this is perfect. Ah, come on. Is it because it's center? No, that shouldn't be the problem. That shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's see. Let's look at this vertical box. Okay, I don't know why it's doing that, but yeah, I don't know why. Let's wrap this. Let's size box. Nah, this won't work either. Wrap. Seriously? You know what? Forget it. I don't have time to keep. Forget it. You want to act like a brat? Go ahead. Forget you. But I was just trying to put some text right here. I don't know, for some reason they want to act stupid. Bro. This is gonna piss me off. We're gonna leave it like that. like this, and let's add a horizontal box to the main screen, and let's make it the center, size the content, and let's get not a border button, wrap with the size box, and $300, and let's do let's say 5. Okay, and this one is a yeah. So now you can see the apartment detail. Okay, modern home, whatever. And this one will be by BTN, and this one will be detail BTN, and this one will be welcome M for welcome message, window animation, welcome up, welcome M. Let's put window opacity by default it will be 0. About 0.5 it will be 1, so it's gonna be like that. Okay, let's make it take 1 second. It'll be 1, yeah, something like that. And then the by, we're gonna say, wait, do I need another one for this? Yeah, I definitely do. And slide in, select this by button, and then for the transform and render opacity. So, oh come on, default 0. Transition X should be like -408, and then what about 0.5 seconds? It should be 1 and 0, and then it should be 1. So it'll be like this. Yep. And then for this one, we can say slide up. I'm just trying to make it look nice, y'all. And let's add window opacity and transform. 0 for the translation in Y. We put 209 and then point, let's say 0.75. Let's make it 0. So it'll be a little slower than the other one. Yep, just like that. And in begin play, we can say play animations. Play animations. We can get yeah, welcome. What we can say? Play animation. Can I do this? No, I can't. Okay. So 3. I don't even know if it's gonna work, but never hurt to try. Yeah, what happened to this slide up? Oh, I think I know. I think I may know why. I never put the opacity back to 1. Yep. Save all. And then voila. Boom. Very nice. Oh yeah, so now also in the apartment when we overlap, we need to get this, and we can say server hide apartment UI. So we get something like this. Open up, boom, boom, and then when we go, it goes away. Boom. Yes, sir. Real nice. Okay, so now let's go. Oh, let's exit out of that. Let's do what happened when we click this. Bye. ETN. Oh, no, I can't even do that. No. Control Z. Because if I change this, we're in trouble. The menu won't. The animation won't work. Okay, leave it like that. And say bye button. Okay. Let's add on and click, and this is where you do the buying of the apartment. Okay, and then I'm not gonna do it right now, but since you already watched how we purchased the house, you can do the same thing. Okay, this is a little homework for you, but we're gonna do it in a later video. But I want you guys to learn, so figure it out on how to do the buy the apartment. It's the same way on how we buy the house. You can do the same thing, okay, but just for the apartment. You check to see if they have money and you purchase it. Okay, so let's do the detail button detail. So with this one, what we want to do, we want to hide the main screen. When we click on it, get the detail button, we want to get main screen, and we need to say set visibility to collapse. So now this will happen, and this is where you show detail about the apartment before somebody purchase the apartment, you know. So let's add another canvas panel and widget switcher, and then we say, oh, matter of fact, let's just delete this. Let's just copy this whole thing. This right here. Detail screen BG. Right, and make it a variable. And screen. And then in the detail screen, we don't need this. Yeah, on the detail screen, we don't need this. So now instead of doing this, we can just get the widget switcher, and we can say set active index to 1. Set active widget index to 1. And we don't even have to worry about the hidden part. Right, so click this, see, it hides it, and then now we see the detail, but we need to add a button to go back. But in the begin play, I'm trying to think, should I show it after this, or no, let's do it before this. We need to get the character and get BPC APC, because we want to know if the apartment is already sold, right? If it's already sold, we don't even want to show this. Get APT info. What is this? Oh, okay. So we would have to do the buy apartment first. Let's see. Yeah, this is. So we will have to do the buy apartment, because we will need. Let me see. No. We can do it this way. Get the character. We can say get overlapping actors, right? To make, let's say we're making sure we get the BPA apartment, and we get a for each. We can cast to BP apartment, and then check to see is valid. If it is, we can say get apartment APT info. Yep. And then here we break this because we're checking to see if it's sold. If it is, we can skip past all of this. So let's just grab this to a macro. Get apartment info, because we might need this later on. So we're just gonna get, if it is, boom, true, like that. Let's pass the apartment itself. And since we already got the info, let's just pass it here. So now if the yeah, okay. So if this is true, wait a minute. So no, this one is only checking to see. Let's change the name. Is apartment sold? Yeah. So if this is apartment sold, Matter of fact, we don't even need the apartment ref. If it's so, if it's true, say string sold. If not, we play the animation. Because right now it's not so. Right now it's, see, this is false. So if I go here, it should play the animation. Yep. So if I go here, check this, make sure you delete this and put it back. Now we shouldn't get the animation. It should just say so. Wait a minute. I think because we're doing it here too. Yeah. Here we're checking to see if it's so. Okay, let's undo this for now. And just do it. Because now it should just say hello. See? Hello. But we also need to hide this. In the UI, we can get main screen BG. And then for good measure, we just say main screen BG set visibility to, matter of fact, we can just say set active widget index to 1. That way, the minute we open that thing, it's just gonna set the widget to 1. Matter of fact, let's just set the visibility. Let's just do that for good measure. Let's collapse it. Okay. And down here. So now, I found, yeah, we need to go here again. Yeah, you see, now it automatically goes to the detail, but this is gonna be like where you can purchase things or rent apartments. But for now, if you want to do it, you can do it this way in here, but this will be more code. But let's just remove this. It's gonna be more work to do if I have to do, because we will have to get the widget and set the index and all that stuff. But if we already doing it in here, we don't need to worry about it. Hide the main screen if apartment is sold, whatever. Okay. So now the buy, okay. View more info about the apartment when button is clicked. Okay. And this is where you do the buy. Okay, make sure you do this. And then get a reference to the apartment that you just purchased. Okay, so now what we need to do now, we need to create doors, because the way I built this is so modular, so that way you can have somebody create, somebody create a whole apartment complex, like 3, 4, 5 stories. The only thing you have to do is just, let me show you. It's just, let's go to the apartment right here. Apartment, okay. So the only thing you have to do, you see now, this is the 5th door, so this will be like the another apartment building, right? So I can just come here. Here we say apartment 5. What the hell? Apartment 5, right? Why are you going up? 5. Okay, so this is apartment 5, and this is how you add new apartments. Where can I find? Okay, there it is. No, wait a minute. No, delete this. Building. Yeah, we need to go to the building. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you add building 5. Come on. Building 4. And then you can slide it over here. Okay, so this is how you add new building. So you just grab your building, and then the door, that's what just keeps somebody from walking in. Okay, and then you just put the door like that. That's why I said we gotta build different. We're just gonna build one door, and then we can use it for different apartments. So now, as you can see, we have a brand new door with a brand new apartment slide. So you can have somebody build a whole stretch of apartments going all across, and then you just add doors. So now it says now my apartment. Now if I go in here to the office and then purchase apartment 5 or rent apartment 5, and then I can get in because it's mine. And then this still gonna work in here. It just, even though this is way small, this is like very small apartment. So I can just come in here, start putting my decorations, and let's say this will be my beautiful painting over there. And then, oh, this is the room in there. This is the room. This should be the room. Right, I guess we have 2 rooms. This is the room. Ooh, yeah. Nah, I like this better. I like this better. Nah, but it's gonna block the door. So let's just put our bedroom like that, the bed like this. This is gonna act like a TV for us. Okay. And then no, we cannot put no nightstand here. We're gonna work on them. Alright, we can move them. After we put them down, we can select them again. Okay, so in a small table. And we need a chair. We can put the chair like that. So, and then here, we might want to add another lamp. Yeah, another lamp like that. And then, nice pen. When you come in this door, and then this is gonna be a bathroom, and this is supposed to be a dining room, pretty much. But yeah, that's how it goes. Okay. So, but what I want to do, I want it to be where instead of having this will be a menu pretty much, but you have to go to a building, walk in, see what you want to buy, click on them and buy them and stuff. And then once you're done, after a timer goes by, it's gonna spawn like a palette full of stuff. And then you just come in here, grab them, and then they're gonna be in your inventory. Cause I was thinking like do it like where you can just come in here and then we have different thing on the side where you can select and then buy them like this. But I don't think this is realistic. Okay. So yeah. And then yeah, everything still works. You can just still put your computer on top of this and then access the computer. But now it won't give you the home thing because we're not inside the house. So now you get some random stuff. Okay, so that's it for this video, guys. In the next video, we're going to work on the buying the apartment, but I hope you figure it out. If not, you can follow the next video. We're gonna do the purchase the apartment and then have a reference to it, because I want the player to have the ability to buy multiple businesses or apartments or multiple houses. Okay, so that way if you wanted to be a real estate agent, so you can have multiple things you can rent or stuff like that. So in the next video, we're gonna work on how to do that. So thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and leave a comment because it helps the channel grows, and I appreciate your support. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.